So, with what seems to be almost every company working on live service games,
What?
how good would one that picks and chooses parts of all their well-known, I want to say good games, and some underrated ones, like taking straight up how you can modify your weapons and characters, adding augmentations from Warframe, or The Last Safe Place HUD City, like from Destiny, or maybe just straight up taking some art assets directly. And I mean, they do look kinda similar. And as you, and
Altered.
no, you're a descendant with abilities from your ancestors, of course. I don't know what that means. But you'll need them as you blast your way through the interdimensional aliens led by this guy, as he tries to use the game's 3 MacGuffins to combine the worlds, or something like that, I don't know. But as a descendant, you can see and talk to,
Mummy!
well, almost all of you can see her,
Guide. That's all everybody talks about these days.
as she, well, you know, guides you. It's kind of her name. Through the First Descendant. So, is Nexon's newest game a forgettable mashup of better games, or can it crawl out of the shadows of the games that inspired it? Let's see. Start with its... So, for a free-to-play game, it's looking good. It's looking real good.
Oh!
What? I like it. From the world, with each section of the map looking different and unique-ish, which is nice, you know, new place is good. All the different post-apocalyptic flavors. Or the characters, which kind of feel like a mix of Warframe and Lost Ark to me. But it's a mix I like. They're really nice.
I've come.
Damn it, maybe too nice. And hey, I'm not the only one that thinks so. And you'll use those characters to fight some very varied enemies, from these locust-looking chunky boys. Man, I can't wait for the new Gears of War. To these guys that I'm just saying are just little mecha Godzillas. It all really gives off a Destiny meets Warframe vibe, which I mean,
Look at this dude.
it really doesn't hide it. I don't mind it though. I mean, the cutscenes are nice as fuck. I don't know what's going on most of the time though, and well, at least for me, besides a few frame rate drops and some textures taking a little while to load in, I haven't had any problems, but it is a new and live service. So, it definitely has its own charm. Sorry, let's talk about it. So, this is a looter shooter after all, which means you're gonna shooting, and you're gonna be looting. A lot. Most of the quests are just, hey, do this and get some tasty items.
Can I help humanity?
And since you're a...
Altered.
Again, no. As a descendant, it's your job to do all the filler stuff. I do wish there was a little less filler, honestly. It all feels like a lot of padding, or it's just defending something, or feeding hungry box parts of fallen enemies, or just shooting stuff till a mini-boss shows up. And the times an actually boss spawns in, you're gonna shoot them. And with them being very bullet spongy, being by yourself involves a lot of multitasking. So groups are good. And what's the best group? The quad bunnies. It's definitely better in a group, and a giant pain in the ass by yourself. However, what might be my favorite part that you can do by yourself, but it is still kind of hard, is fighting the Colossus. Colossi? I don't know the way to say it right. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. They're fun as fuck, and they give you some really good loot. Plus, you get to use everything you got on them. From your grappling, you can grapple onto them, you can use your heavy guns, your heavy attacks. You pretty much have to use everything you got to kill them. Or you can just shoot them. I mean, why not? But the mechanics of the game are very, they're familiar if you played Destiny or Warframe or pretty much any other looter shooter. I feel like they're all the same at this point. Why do I keep playing them? But mechanics are solid, you know, whatever. They're good. But how does this game, right here, is a good feeling combination of Destiny and Warframe with a sprinkle of Outriders. So to say that, it's a good feeling game.
That's good.
Which means it'll feel good as you grind your days away.
Ooh, that's bad.
Because if you want some of the more enticing character skins,
Yes.
you either need to grind for drops with a 3% chance of getting some of the parts you'll need. I've played a few of the missions at least 15 times already, and I haven't gotten anything. So, either I keep trying, maybe I'll do it 100 times and I'll get them, or I could, like pretty much with every game nowadays, especially live service and definitely Nexon ones, you can whip out your Wallet, come on. What do you think I was gonna say? And you can pay to get them, but this isn't Call of Duty or Fortnite where you can toss a 20 and get the new skin. Which is still kind of a lot, by the way. No, the First Descendant wants you to spend around $60 to $70 for skin. I can buy another game, or at least 3 skins from another game. I mean, no, I'm gonna just grind and hope for the best. I'm not paying that much. Besides, there's a few things that I've got me, like...
What?
Such as, at least on the PS5. Why I gotta use 2 buttons to melee? That threw me off at first for sure. But thankfully this game doesn't require you to think too much. Although I often found myself forgetting. Hey, I have ability. Mostly because besides the ultimate heavy, I don't know, the big strong attack, the others don't do much when I can just... And that's because
The gun is good.
it's really how I feel when I'm playing, honestly. It's good for a free-to-play game most of the time, so it's mostly just a copy of other games that's not too original, honestly. But I don't hate it. Same. What I've played so far has been fun and enjoyable. Besides the grind, I mean, I already gotta grind this game's inspirations. So I'll stick with it for now. But I do think, well, it's only my 2nd episode, and I already have a game that's neither a splash or is it trash. I'm gonna have to say it's wet garbage. Good in some parts, like the looks, and it plays good. It's not so good in other parts. It's super grindy, with some very sketchy microtransactions that I'm not paying for. I'm gonna see what happens with it though. You never know with live service games. One update could ruin a game, or it could just drop off. It happens. I hope it does good though. I'm gonna stay and check it out. You know, it's free. Why not? Thanks for watching, and hey, if you liked the video, why not like the video? And if you wanna, you know, maybe subscribe and hit the bell. Our next episode is gonna be Triple Z, Zenless Zone Zero. I'm super excited for it. But until next time, stay cool. Bye bye.
Do you want to touch and see?